It all began from a question of whether we're doing enough as architects, professionals, activists, or just citizens of Pakistan. When over 1/5 of our nation struggles through a flood, are we doing enough? After all, this is our land. Who else will respond to his cry but us? Our land where great and intelligent civilizations once stood, yet has sadly been underdeveloped ever since. And now, we're forced to watch our sensitively planned and precious villages, along with their organic development, just wash away. Pakistan's rural architecture and our people, the only remaining bridge to our simple past, just washing away. So as architects, we decided to practice architecture, no longer just for a few cities, but now for the 65% of Pakistanis that inhabit our beautiful villages all along the Indus.
If you look at Iqbal's poetry, you find this sense of continuity and the concern with the indigenous of the land. And the problem there was that our solutions were based on simple building material and technology. And they thought that mud bricks was not strong enough and not good enough to deliver solutions. In spite of the fact that we showed them solutions of work done elsewhere, like work in Sanaa, where 6 to 7 story buildings are made with mud blocks, and they have been very successful.
Now, houses have fallen. Why did they fall? Most of our surveys we conducted throughout these regions of Pakistan showed us that there were heavy timbers for roofings and mud bricks for foundations, and no matter how thick you build the wall, the structure is going to collapse. And so we knew we had design challenges. The architectural students and other professionals, they got together. Even if it's not their job to build, they got involved.
अगस्त में सैलाब आया तो बस्ती की हाल बदतर हो चुका था। यहाँ कोई एनजीओ या गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से कोई भी ऐसे इकदाम नहीं उठाए जा रहे थे जिससे बस्ती को फ़ायदा पहुँचता। तो अल्लाह ताला ने जैसे धूप में एक किरण भेजता है, तो RtIndus हमारे लिए एक इस तरह के किरण बनकर बस्ती में आई। उन्होंने न सिर्फ यहाँ आके हमारे म्यार ज़िंदगी को बुलंद किया, बल्कि उन्होंने ऐसी चीज़ें भी इंट्रोड्यूस कराई जो हमारी ज़िंदगी में बेहतरी लाई है।
The big achievement is the involvement of the community itself. These bricks are produced by the consumers themselves. So, apart from getting the houses, they're also getting employment. So that's a huge factor.
To come up with local materials or local interventions in order to build these houses in an efficient cost and time. Now we have Bhatta Juniors, which are spread around 26 different villages, and about 14 or 15 are being operated currently under Resettling the Indus.
Although RtIndus started off as an organization that dealt primarily with the rehabilitation and reconstructions of houses that were damaged or destroyed completely in the floods of 2010, we've moved into other areas, most importantly education, and because we noticed that whatever we introduce wouldn't pick up as much if we don't introduce a specific mode of thinking in the children or in the people of these villages.
It is a learning process. अगर हम एक चीज़ को पहले नहीं जानते थे तो आज हम उन चीज़ों के improve कर रहे हैं। हमने professional reports जो हैं वो generate करना शुरू कर दिए हैं. So it's a new thing. Even for us, it's a learning process for everyone.
For workable, functional, doable solutions, we must embark upon our own research. We may learn from similar environments, similar conditions, and we may learn from the past. By that I don't mean to imitate the work done in the past, but to learn from there, to revalidate it and to innovate upon it and produce new solutions based on old wisdom.
We have joined hands with Resettling the Indus with a vision of empowering communities through a self-sustaining process without disturbing the indigenous cultures and lifestyles to resettle and restabilize the people of Pakistan.
Many of the villages that we've built are on mainland or close to main towns, but there are a lot more in Pakistan, such as this one, which are on offskirts, dur karke. And this house in particular is owned by the person who donated land for the school we're building in Basti Rind. The only two properties he has to his name is this house and that zameen that he gave to us. घर बनाने का एक बहाना है, पर बस्ती को जानना एक बड़ी चीज़ है उसके अंदर ही. तो इधर भी स्कूल बनाना it's an excuse for us. But the larger goal here is to train as many masons, as many local villagers who didn't know about how to build in this manner, but now they do.
Building a culture of sustainability and social responsibility begins at home, with the people who work for Coca-Cola Beverages Pakistan. We have embedded our commitment to sustainability into a framework we call Live Positively. Live Positively is our commitment to making a positive difference in the world.
Its own inertia will keep on expanding because it's successful. So it's replicable, and the same approach can be applied to other regions. The solutions will start differing a little bit because of climatic conditions, but the principle can continue.
To design for a people isn't a job reserved just for the architects or planners, no, but a responsibility of all our people to work collectively through an organized manner, so to achieve a singular outcome, a common cause, resettling the Indus.